Ron Tech World, installing StarCraft II on Linux.
Hey folks, I don't know how many of you guys are StarCraft fans. I've always loved StarCraft ever since StarCraft 1 to 2 is out now. So that's not a real good way of getting it to run on Linux. But we're going to go back to our trusty crossover. And we're going to install StarCraft 2. Alright. Again, if it does it looks like it's kind of paused. Remember, look down at the bottom and look for the wine glass, which is a symbol of wine. And now it's going to ask us to install some fonts. Again, if it pauses, that means there's something, it wants you to respond to something. So if it doesn't pop up, just look at the bottom and make sure that the wine glass is in there. Yes. Okay, now it's doing it again, and it wants us to go ahead and install Microsoft Virtual C+, and we're going to go install that. Close. And we're going to do the English version. It's going to now install Battle.net. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and click on Battle.net. And it's going to ask for our username and password. Now, here's my problem. I can never remember what my username and password is because I keep changing it. So let me go over here to another browser and pull up my login information. I got way too much stuff to try to Okay, so of course we don't have it installed. We're going to skip all this stuff. Got it. And we're going to go ahead and next. And okay. And large it. We're going to go to StarCraft 2 and we're going to tell it to install it. Okay, looked like the download finally started. Ooh, that is running really, really slow. Alright, so it's looking like it's going to take a while. I'm going to go ahead and pause this, and then we'll take up where it finishes off. I'm not going to have this video run because we're currently at 2%, and it's a little, well, we can start playing at 16. So let me see, we can wait a few. It's up to 3% now. Okay, let's see. Got a few. I just realized I had a few things downloaded on the back that should speed things up. Oh yes, it speeded things up dramatically. That's what happens when you multitask too much. And I think, let me go ahead and do, so that is working. Yeah, okay. That's chugging along and real nicely. Now it says we can play at 16%, so let's go and see what this looks like.
The swarm brought ruin to our world. Our proud people became refugees. And yet, they could not shatter our unity. For we are bound by the Kala, the sacred union of our every thought and emotion.
Okay, guys. So far so good. Let's go ahead and do a quick game. Let's see, what do I want to do? Let's do this one. I haven't really been playing this much, so who knows where. Now, let you guys know a little something. This is running off a B-Link mini PC, and if you don't know what that is, it's basically a little PC that fits in the palm of your hand. And I'm really surprised this is even working, even remotely. It's good. Let's say now if you got a better performance, now I could do this on my I could just do this on my other PC, but you know I have to go into another room, and this PC is so small I can fit it right in my bedroom, and I don't ever have to go to another room to use a PC. But on tasks that are very intensive, then I usually have to go into the other PC. But it seems to run. And for this
additional supply depots required.
there's not really much lag in the gameplay. For a card that has 8 gigs of RAM for the video card. Actually, the video is built into the CPU, but it only has like 8 megs. I don't remember. I have to go. It's a 7700 lab. These mini PCs have laptop processors in them, not desktop. But that's a whole nother video I'm going to have on. But as you can see, you can play StarCraft on not only a mini PC, but on Linux itself. This is the game player. And crossover, I've been playing around with them for years, known about them, and they've made lots of strides. A lot of these games you used to not play on them, and they are making a huge benefit to the community. But if my understanding is correctly, they are the same people who invented wine. They're more of a commercial version, where they actually make a commercial version of wine so that you can actually play the games on. But the game is functional. I'm going to quit. And that is that. We do have it. It works. I'm going to exit out of here. Let's see. Gosh, I have not played this game in so long. Let's exit the game. and notice that it paused the download because I was currently playing it. But you can always let it finish downloading afterwards. This will stop when you actually buy it. This will stop popping up, and you can take these icons that's over here in the crossover dashboard, and you can drag these icons to your desktop, your Linux desktop, and just click on them, and they'll run natively right on Linux as if it was born to be that way. But it is a wonderful app. They've made so many changes and improved so much. I'm going to start supporting them again, because I've been so busy. I just haven't had time, and I've almost forgot about them. But there's some other programs I'm still testing to see what else will run on them. There's a couple of other programs that I want to run that doesn't run. I'm really impressed that they actually got Office, which I have that video already out. They actually got Office 365 running. Nobody else has been able to do it. So that alone, it's worth buying the product. And then the other games. If you have games that you want to try it on and test to see if it runs, put it in the comments. I'll get it tested. If it doesn't work, I'll see if I can talk to them and work with something and see if they can get it to work. They have done a lot of testing and getting things to work. And now, the way they have the program set up now, when you install something, it asks you how well did it work, and if that goes back to the developers so they can go fix it so it does work, which is awesome for them. So as you can see, it is still downloading, and this is the end, guys, ladies and gentlemen. We have StarCraft II running natively on Linux. If you want to say it through an emulator, you can say that, because basically Wine is an emulator, but it runs. The need for Windows is literally almost gone, because you can pretty much do everything you want to in a Linux box that you can do in a Windows box. Linux has come so far these days that you don't have to worry about all the spying. You don't have to worry about all the losing your privacy through Google and all these other companies that that's just sucking you dry, selling your information. There's none of that on Linux. All open source. There's a whole family of people that just make sure all that stuff is kosher. But I'm going to let this finish downloading, because I'm going to keep it. Because it runs really well, even on my little mini PC, which I'm quite impressed. So this is how you install StarCraft II on a Linux machine. Alright, you guys take care. Until next time, I am out of here.